As a business leader, when you build a friendly and positive work environment with kindness and compassionate, it helps different stakeholders. When you make your employees happy and they are more engaged at workplace, then they are more productive. They provide best customer service, and then you retain the customers. It means you get more sales and more profits. When leaders have this a positive cycle, and why they don't believe in a kindness and compassionate and that provides better results in the organization. So in this video, I'll try to attempt to answer why leaders believe in a traditional approach and they don't believe in a kindness and compassionate. And it's really helpful for the young leaders who wants to be a better leader in the future. There are too many definitions for leadership, but I want to just categorize into two types. One is traditional approach and one with the leadership which has a kindness and compassionate. Let me talk about the traditional approach. Here where business leaders try to adopt a micromanagement, which means they try to command, give less freedom to the employees, and they try to employ the dictatorial or authoritative leadership qualities. They believe in the punishments and greedy aspects. They are selfish people, and if I want to define their characteristics, and I might tell you that they try to create a fear at the workplace. They believe in status, and they believe in power, and they are egoists. When leaders create fear in the employees' mind, and it's very difficult for those leaders to survive in a long run, because those employees try to look for the situation where they can take a revenge of those leaders. In the long run, it might not helpful for the leaders, because there are some other studies also says that when leaders have a bad behavior and when they are more dictatorial, when they are more authoritative, and it may produce adverse outcomes. It destroys the many qualities of the employees. For example, risk-taking behavior and creativity and innovation. Of course, anger can be beneficial, but you need to understand where you need to use this. For example, you can use this when you are standing against the injustice. Why people believe in a traditional approach? Because there are many reasons. For example, if employee makes a mistake, and if leader gives any punishment, the employee will be alerted that I shouldn't make mistakes in the further. Other employees also be alerted that they shouldn't make any mistakes. So why employees accept these traditional approach? Because they might have a fear that they might lose the jobs, or they might look for the promotions or rewards, any kind of thing that will helpful in the future. But in the long run, it might not be helpful for them. So these leaders believe that punishment is the ultimate solution for every mistake that made by the employees, but it's not going to work out in that way. As a compassionate leader, you have to listen to the every employee, and you need to try to understand what their problems, and sometimes you have to understand what you need to balance their work life and personal life. You need to make sure that every level of employee need to be involved in the decision making. You need to give much freedom to the employees so that they feel that they belong to the place. You need to treat your employees the same as you, and you shouldn't think you are greater than them, and so you should treat everyone as equal. The evidence suggests that when leaders are kind and compassionate, and there is a much chance to retain the employees, and employees going to stay with you for a long time. They might go an extra mile for you, and they give you better results for you and for your organization. But young leaders needs to focus on these aspects, because it's easy for them, because they don't have any pre-existing beliefs on leadership, because they are at the beginning of their career. It's important for them to build the friendly work environment, so everyone feels less stressful and everyone is happy. Also, leaders who are kind and compassionate, and they are more they care about everyone. They care about the employees, they care about the customers, they care about the company, and they care about the society. So I really believe that leaders who are more kind and compassionate, and they are more successful, they can be more successful, and they build a better work environment, better society. One author says that three things are important in human life. The first is to be kind, the second is to be kind, and the third is to be kind. So when you be kind to your employees, and you might get better results than you expect. I know it feels impossible, but try to think about the ancient past, BC, I mean before coronavirus. And during this crisis, we have gone through many things, and we know that how kindness helped during this crisis, and how leaders from the different countries helped, and how leaders from the different countries destroyed it. Creating an environment which is less stressful and which is more friendly, and it helps the employees to work freely, and they have freedom to express their creative ideas, and they have more chances to be more innovative. If you think this video is helpful, please like and share, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and take care.